So, we got a new trailer for the Backrooms movie, which is based off some internet urban legend. It's said to be an endless maze of rooms, often yellow in color, with humming fluorescent lights and damp carpets. I think this first came up in the year 2019 from what I read online. So the person is trapped in another reality of 600 million square miles of rooms, and in some places, there are dangerous entities. Some people will say it comes off as a creepy pasta kind of thing. Alright, here we go.
I found something.
We're jumping into the trailer. Let's see.
In the store.
So he found something in the store.
What did you find?
So right there, it's like a seam or like an opening or a crack, and then it closes right in front of him.
I found a place.
Then he appears in this other reality with endless rooms and very weird formations of furniture. So looking back at this part here, you can see there's like an opening, but then it shuts or closes right in front of him. But somehow he's able to like open it and go to this other reality, and then he appears here.
Hello?
You can hear some people talking too. And I think what he sees up ahead is probably not a person, but like a mannequin. I think so. So it's coming out this May.
Look, I know how this sounds, but you gotta understand, it's massive in there.
So that character is saying that it's massive down there. So I think at some point in the story, he goes down there, explores a good portion of it to kind of give you the feedback that, yes, this thing is really big. This area has a lot of rooms.
Okay, I'm gonna come back here with proof.
They got a map?
Alright, you feel me?
Oh, then we have like the old 1990s style of filter on the camera.
I'm trying to figure out. I've been there every night since I found the place, and I still barely scratched the surface.
So he's been down here every single night ever since he found the entrance to this area called the Backrooms. There's some creepy stuff down here. Also, the filter on their camera has this 1990s kind of feel to it, like the Blair Witch Project.
Alright, just take it slow.
So they're going down this shaft to see what's down here. And it's like, is this sideways or upside down? Alright, so going back to this part here, they found a shaft to another area of the back rooms. And then this part here, it's like the camera is tilted the wrong way. So I think it really looks like this maybe. So I think that's the correct view of that area there. Then something scares them down in the area over there, so they run back, get the rope, and try to go back up the shaft.
All these rooms, this place builds them.
You see, that's the main theme of this area for the Backrooms. This area, this setting here. The yellow rooms, the carpeted floor, and then they find a backpack. Maybe someone left it behind, or it's part of the illusion that, you know, there's something here. I don't know.
It just goes on and on.
So these rooms are pretty much just going on and on.
I don't understand.
Imagine being stuck down here forever, going into endless room over and over, and apparently being watched by someone. The date says June 29th of 1990.
What is this?
In this part right here, you can hear someone screaming. So I think maybe they came into contact with one of those entities.
It's beautiful. Am I right?
And in this part here, it's like they tape the image of a doorway, and somehow that's enough to just walk through it and go into this other reality of the Backrooms.
Hello?
Not sure what's going on here other than a man pressed up against a wall and then cuts out and says, only in theaters on May 29th this year. So, that looks pretty creepy. What do you think? Tell me in the comments. That is something I would like to see. So, that's it for now. I will see you in the next video.